knows I'm overdue. Stealing my veins, heart on the line. Moments of weakness I try to consign. Stand at the threshold, dare to believe. Can I be more than what I grieve? Steady my trembling hands, stand where the fire demands. Will you rise when darkness calls? Face the void, staring back. Hear my name echo through the halls. Answer the night or fade to black. Will you rise? Break the silence, fight for the violence. Scream, can you hear it? Now, can you bear it? Will you rise when darkness calls? Face the void, staring back. Will you rise? Will you rise? I see silence swirling, settle in the night. Hiding old habits, I try not to fight. Your voice lingers, lost in the hazy air. Turning slow corners, pretending not to care. Empty echoes gather at the edge of my mind. Trembling footsteps, I run out of time. Fists clenched tightly, face to the door. Patterns repeating, I've run this race before. Blankets pull tighter, breathing so thin. Waiting for the moment when sleep drags me in. Shadowed reminders, pacing the floor. Counting the cracks that grow more and more. When darkness calls, I answer true. I walk this path to get to you. Every word weighted, heavy with doubt. The questions I carry, too scared to shout. Faint flickers of hope dig into my chest. Truth is a tremor that won't let me rest. You watch, I'm moving, a mask on your face. I hold on to courage for memory's trace. Swallowed by night, I still refuse to run. Breathing in battle, I know what must be done. I meet you in silence, I don't look away. Standing in shadows, I promise to stay. When darkness calls, I answer true. I walk this path to get to you. 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 I walk this path Silent table, empty hands, one chair turns, thin walls, nothing stable, eye contact. Burned along with the echo, crowded and still, shouting in silence, each thought another chill. Vision split, blurs, weight pressing in, gone. Missing the next words, slow fade, drawn. Every face is fading. Everything's broken way down by down. Their words echo empty in my chamber of ghosts. Set on repeat and I'm bracing for loss. No connection, drifting, what did they cost? Their words, their ones empty in my chamber of ghosts. Spill and spill, never stay still. No signal, cut, now smile reply, question why. Distance around me, their words echo empty in my chamber of ghosts. Set on repeat and I'm bracing for loss. No connection, drifting, what did they cost? Their words echo empty in my chamber of distance around me, ghosts. Turn away, but I hear them still. A color love, never quite, never will. Both sides calling walls inside. I try to answer, just fragments then hide. Their words echo empty in my chamber of ghosts. Sleep, sheets chill my skin, breath is caught, thoughts creeping in, back turned to the room, nothing moves, just me, something in the silence clings relentlessly. I can't breathe. Step out of the memory, like cutting through the haze, every quiet second feels like another cage. Shadows don't sleep, they hold me awake, clawing from places my voice cannot reach. Shadows don't sleep, no, they burn while I shake. Every time I close my eyes, they deep teach. Shadows don't sleep. Oh, shadows don't sleep. Cold sweat on my pillow, time slips and second feels like another cage. Shadows don't sleep, they haunt me awake, crawling from places my voice cannot reach. Shadows don't sleep, no, they burn while I shake. Every time I close my eyes, they teach change. Shadows don't sleep, I'm not afraid. Whoa, whoa. You said time would heal, but the clock stands still. My heartbeat pounds like distant thunder, rolling, rolling. I'm not sure which world I'll wake in anymore. Do you see me drowning, or am I already gone? Shadows don't sleep, can't leave me be. Still here, still here. Voice in the static, crawling under my skin. Don't wake me up, don't let me in. Shadows don't sleep, they haunt me awake, crawling from places my voice cannot reach. Shadows don't sleep, no, they burn while I shake. Every time I close my eyes, they teach. Shadows don't sleep, that I'm not afraid. Shadows don't sleep. Steering wheel shaking, still stuck in this line. Heat curls my fingers, sweat stings my mind. Plastic wrapped lunches, taking on time. Colleagues blur by, all trapped in the grind. Signals flash forward, but nothing will move. Radio static, I fumble for truth. Paper and pen scattered under the seat. Bitten down nail shoes, pinching my feet. Are they watching as we fall? Can you see me through it all? Are they watching as we fall? Don't care, can't stall. Can't stall. Coffee crush mornings, eyes red and dry. Exits repeating, still miles to drive. Started with numbers, ended with bills. Names on the screen, ghosts in the sill. Muffled directions, heard but ignored. I'm talking to you, but who's keeping score? Old badge in my pocket, guilt in my throat. Hope packed away, just left with the joke. Are they watching as we fall? Can you see me through it all? Are they watching as we fall? Don't care, can't stall. Falling down, falling down. Fingers drum hard, hard. me down. Concrete veins beneath my wheels. Red lights locked for hours. Time grinding at the heel. All those faces in their boxes. Blank, gray removed. Hot air drips from the dashboard. I start to come unglued. Empty briefcase at my side. Bolts I pulled too tight. Left the house before the sun. Chased by borrowed light. Wander floors that echo. Always stacked with dust. Had a place, had a purpose. Now just surviving for trust. Day after day, it drags me on. What am I worth when the promise is gone? How many times can you brace for the quake? How far can you fall before you break? How far can you fall before you break? How much can you lose before you wake? Is there anything left they can take? How far can you fall before you break? Paper towers lean. Contracts blown away in storms. Used to build for the future. Now I weather the norms. Dead pens, old passwords. Locked out from before. Stand in the lunchroom, asking what I'm here for. Overthink what I'm here for. Over for a minute in their spite. An office of strangers hiding from each other's sight. One code at the punch clock, another life displaced. Day after day, it drags me on. What am I worth when the promise is gone? How many times can you brace for the quake? How far can you fall before you break? How far can you fall before you break? How much can you lose before you wake? Is there anything left they can take? How far can you fall before you break? I stare out the window, nothing answers me back. Was it meant to be empty, or have I gone off track? If I'm not the man I was, who is left inside? How far can you fall before you break? How much can you lose before you wake? Is there anything left they can take? How far can you fall before you break? It's you and me again. Beneath the sky that won't forgive. Every breath a question, every heartbeat something I can't admit. I see your eyes searching for the rules we left behind us. Broken branches point the way, but we don't know which scars to trust. Nights echo with empty hunger and the cold edge of second thoughts. Treading ground where friendship falters. I feel you wanting we've lost. I feel the beast inside me grow. Can you see what I can show? Everything collapses quiet, then the wildness finds my tongue. Each word heavier than the last. I hear myself become undone. You stand so close, fierce and silent, daring me to draw a line. But all I find beneath my skin is something ancient, undefined. I feel the beast inside me judge our choices. All that's left is urgent will. My hands shake but crave the thunder, craving something harder still. You're near but never reachable. Are you hunting? Are you prey? Whatever difference used to matter, it disappears here anyway. Who am I now? What have you done? Can you release what you've begun? I feel the beast inside me grow. Can you see what I can't show? Heavy in my veins, a hunger I can't tame. Every rule, every border blurs inside my mind. Footprints in the dirt as the lines are rearranged, yet the thrill is rising. Something fierce I find, teeth on edge in the quiet of the night. Pulse ignites, I feel the wild draw near. This new world draws colors in different light. There's power in the taste of fear. Temptation whispers, run, don't surrender. Instinct burns away what I remember. From reason to chaos, my nature divides. A change in the rhythm, a storm I can't hide. The beast inside me grows stronger each day. Can't look away. The beast inside me grows stronger each day. Senses heightened, every breath electric raw. I'm shattering the shackles, discarding every law. Torn between the shadows where I used to dwell. A symphony of power rings out like a bell. Craving the danger that freedom brings. With every heartbeat I shed old skin. Lost in the madness, what am I becoming? But it feels so right, just letting it begin. Temptation whispers, run, don't surrender. Instinct burns away what I remember. From reason to chaos, my nature divides. A change in the rhythm, a storm I can't hide. The beast inside me grows stronger each day. Can't look away. The beast inside me grows stronger each day. Calling my name. The last one, but everything is in my found, so still overcome insane. down. Cold runs through my hands, steps echo on stone. Lonely in the sand, cloak tied at my chest, eyes fixed on the ground. Murmurs in the wind, no peace to be found. The candle's burning out, I'm shaking for a sign. Wonder if I'm heard as I repeat this line. All that I believed, pressed under the weight. Will anything answer me? I hesitate. Can faith survive the storm? When the night won't break, can I hold on when my heart is worn? Can faith survive the storm? Heavy bell tolls low, fear claws at my mind. Hope slips down my arms, trying not to cry. I stare through the rain, it masks what I hide. Guilt sits on my tongue, no comfort inside. I call it to the dark, the thunder answers back. Every word I've known feels about to crack. Will forgiveness come if I can't be strong? Who stays beside you when all else feels wrong? Can faith survive the storm? When the night won't break, can I hold on when my heart is worn? Can faith survive the storm? If I kneel, will I be seen? If I break, will I be free? La, la, la. All I have left is a question. All I have left is a question. A small light ahead I reach, still unsure. Scars mark every step, but I'm searching for more.